Chagurim Sameach, and welcome to Cinderella. This is our 6th show. We have 9 to do altogether. And we're really glad to have you all here. A word about Hillel to the Abbas and Imas and the Sabbas and Sabtas. Hillel, as you know, you may know, is the Center for Informal Education here at the university. It has lots of wonderful activities, including one that I want to tell the parents and grandparents about. It's called Gavotte in Salim, and it's a specially designed senior citizen program that takes place every Friday at the Shuk. When students who are affiliated with Hillel go to the Shuk, help people, the elderly in particular, with their Shabbat shopping, schlep for them, bring them home, come back, schlep some more people, and obviously you can imagine there are expenses involved. And at the end of tonight, this afternoon's show, you'll see 2 of our actresses walk around with a pretty little box, asking for you to maybe make a small act of chesed and help us out. And there you'll be performing of the mitzvah of Hadat of Entr'acte. And if you do help us out, thank you so much in advance. So let's talk about the show. First of all, our show comes in 2 parts, 2 acts, each about an hour long, with a 10-minute intermission. There are rules in this theater. They include the following. Please, 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 close your phone. Don't photograph your phone. Don't flash anything with your phone. Just say goodbye to the phone for the duration of the afternoon. Good. Help me out here. Let's do that again. Okay, so, 2. Yiladim, there's no eating of any food in this room. I don't mind if you drink water, but there's no bamba, potato chips, or anything that makes noise. This is really a problem, so please don't do it. Let me tell you about who works here. You can say hello to them, and you can say thank you to them. The man who does all our pretty lighting and builds our set, okay, we lovingly call him God, because he's truly the God of sound. So welcome, for I think now I'm sure his 12th year here with us, Mr. Reuven Laytush. You can't say thank you to them yet, but there are 26 people who are about to show up in this room. So you can thank them now and they'll hear it. Over here in the corner, we have some nice people. Our percussionist, our drummer, our trumpet player, Yoad Fassman. Of the adults here, how many of you have been here before? So if you've been here before, you should recognize that lady. This is her 6th show with us, and there is nobody I know who does what she does the minute she does this. Would you welcome Esther van der Linden? And at the controls of our whole musical evening, would you welcome back Haim Tukachinsky? Now, always it's our minhag, our custom, to match the Torah theme with our show. You're going to say, Cinderella, how does he do that? So I'm going to show you. The person who does that for us, he has his own private history. He is the longest serving member of our theater workshop. He has been with us now for 14 years, and this is his 7th show. That makes him the senior member of our staff. Would you welcome Brian Friedman?
Ooh, I love it when the audience shows up. All right. Chagurim Sameach, and welcome to a first at Hillel. Israel's first ever production of Rodger's and Hammerstein's glorious fantasy, Cinderella. Okay, this is probably a redundant question, but I'm going to ask it anyways. How many of you have kids, grandkids? Show of hands. Yeah, that's what I thought. So you probably experience most of the normal emotions triggered by parenting. Joy, pride, frustration, helplessness, adoration, panic, rage. Parenting is an intense experience that provokes the full range of human reactions. The parents usually feel one consistent emotion above all: love. Love helps parents ride out the tough times. But what happens when you're raising a stepchild? Are you still protected by that instinctive, irrational, deeper than deep love for the child? Not necessarily. It is possible for a deep flow of parental love to emanate from a non-biological parent, but it's not a given. Especially so when raising a child who isn't an infant. The Torah tells us, "Ve'ahavta l're'echa kamocha." We must love our neighbors as ourselves. Doing actions that demonstrate love is within reach, no matter how you feel emotionally. When raising a stepchild, this mitzvah can be performed all day. While feeling a natural parental love may be out of reach, fulfilling the mitzvah of showing love to the child is definitely within reach. A step-parent can act kindly towards a youngster no matter how he or she feels about the child. But not so was the case of our Cinderella. It took a fairy godmother and a prince to change her life and guarantee her future. She was lucky. She lived in a fairy tale. And she ended up marrying someone who showed her compassion the minute he saw her. The real world, however, doesn't always work that way, and the happily ever after ending is far from guaranteed. This is our 32nd year of Hillel Productions and our 6th in the newly renovated Rachel Simon Hillel Theater. This year, thanks again to the Simon family, we are inaugurating a new backstage and dressing area. Take my word for it, it is fabulous. Thank you again to the Simon family. Our production of Cinderella was taken from the most recent 2013 new Broadway version, so don't be surprised if the storylines in our production don't quite match with the memories you grew up with. And now, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, it's time for you to meet the Wicked Madame, the 3 stepsisters, Crazy Marie, Sebastian, Jean-Michel, the Prince, and our fairy tale heroine, Cinderella.
See the size of that dragon?
Did you see how fast it went down?
I swear that third dragon was the size of the castle, at least.
There's no one like our prince.
Ah, that prince, what a guy.
I just wish I was doing something more important with my life.
Oh, worrying about that self-worth again, Prince Christopher.
It all just comes too easily.
The fact remains, sire, you will be king, and very soon. When your sainted mother and father passed away and left you in my charge, I promised them that when you came of age, you would be prepared for your reign. And so far, doing a wonderful job.
I know, Sebastian, I know. And I guess I am ready to be a king. The thing of it is, I just don't even know who I am yet.
I'm sure it'll come to you. Until then, might I suggest faking it?
Really?
You wouldn't be the first, and you wouldn't be the last.
Gentlemen, to the castle.
To the castle. These questions, they just nag me.
Nag.
I wonder. Me, who am I? A far from perfect guy. A bum who wants to do what's right, but always does what's wrong. Kid whose voice is way off key, but loves to sing a song. A guy who dreams like a lion, but wakes up like a lamb. Me, who am I, but the guy I am. That's whom I
His Royal Highness, Christopher Rupert, Slayer of Dragons, pitiless to ogres, destroyer of griffins and giants, no friend to gargoyles, nice to the needy, sportsman and poet, a guy who dreams like a lion, but wakes up like a lamb.
Me, who am I, but the guy I am.
He's our hero,
Oh, stop!
such perfection.
I appreciate that.
He's the kind of guy who we'd all like to be.
That's very kind of you.
What's the use of self-reflection?
Too much.
Church bells will ring when you are king. People will sing. There is no one quite like
Me,
His Royal Highness,
who am I?
Christopher Rupert,
A far
Slayer of Dragons,
perfect guy.
pitiless to ogres,
A bum who
destroyer
wants
of
to do
griffins
what's
and
right,
giants,
but always
no
does
friend
what's
to
wrong.
gargoyles,
A guy
nice
whose
to
voice
the
is way
needy,
off key, but loves to
sportsman
sing
and
a song.
poet,
A guy
swordsman,
who dreams like a
statesman,
lion, but wakes
Pixie
up
dancer,
like a lamb.
sailor of the oceans, surveyor of the mountains and valleys. He's a prince. What a guy, what a guy, what a guy, what a guy. He's a plain and simple, complicated, fascinating guy. What a guy.
You there, impoverished person. Fetch us some water.
Yes, sir.
Don't talk to her that way. How do you know she's poor?
Look at her. She's filthy.
Frankly, I think she's kind of cute. Don't you think?
Here you are, sire.
Thank you, young lady. That's very kind of you.
It's just water.
Give her some money.
Really?
Yes, it's charity. You have things and she doesn't. You want to give her some of your things so she doesn't have a revolution and take all of your things.
Can you believe this guy?
Spare change! Any spare change?
The moment charity is mentioned, out comes every layabout.
Here you are, old woman.
Oh, thank you. Bless you, kind sir.
Be careful, my lord. Many of the poor have weapons.
Be gone with you.
No, good sirs. That is merely crazy Marie. She lives in the woods and comes to town only to gather what others throw away. She is gentle in every way, sweet and delicate, but nuts.
She is harmless, I can tell. Gentlemen, sheathe your swords. You're a good friend to Marie. She is very lucky to have a true friend such as you. I wish I had a true friend in this world.
I'm standing right here.
Gentlemen, shall we continue on?
Onward home, sir.
Up and away.
Very well, Finkelman.
It's Lord Pingleton, sir.
Very well, Pinkleton. Be well, young lady.
I don't want charity.
Then take it as a present, in admiration for a true friend in this world.
Thank you, dear Ella, for saving my life. I shall return the favor. I didn't do it to have a favor returned. I have a shawl here that only has a few holes and smells of cabbage. You can wear it. Not necessary. Oh, what a handsome man that was. and so sweet and generous.
But that is not merely a man. That is Prince Christopher, the slayer of giants and dragons. He has just returned to us from university. He's to be crowned king, you know.
That man, a world leader, but he appears to have a heart, mind, and soul. It can't be. Marie, you're crazy.
Yes, I am. But that does not change the fact that he is our own Prince Christopher, and he has returned to become our ruler. Look at your coin, dear.
Why, it is him, from the left. Such silly ears. And the crown doesn't help things. He should wear a floppy hat. Here, Marie, take this coin. Buy yourself something warm to eat.
Ay, 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 ay. Why is it always the very poorest who are the most generous? It breaks my heart.
Oh, here's our Jean-Michel. He shall spout gibberish now and bore us.
Be nice. Good day, Jean-Michel.
Oh, a good day, Ella, Crazy Marie. Do you know why it is the very poor who are the most kind?
No, but I'm sure you're going to tell us.
Because it is a corrupt system with a smashed moral compass.
You'll forgive me if I'll just stagger about and mutter.
Today I am going to march up to the castle and protest the corruption that riddles our government. You must come with me.
Oh, that is Madame Ella's stepmother.
I shall shout to the prince. He will have no choice but to listen.
You're in harm's way.
I have a vision of what this kingdom could be.
Cinderella, help us with our parcels this instant! Cinderella, lazy stepdaughter, help me with my package! Careful! Careful! No one appreciates the extreme tortures I am subjected to. I'm ignoring that. Charlotte, Abigail, Gabrielle, come, daughters, come.
We are here, Ma.
We're exhausted being as beautiful as we look.
Mama, do you think I'm as beautiful as Charlotte is? I want to be just like her.
Oh, shut up, Abigail. Cinderella, help your stepsisters with their shrewd purchases. Into the house, daughters. The real ones.
Madame isn't always terrible. Sometimes she sleeps. Look at Rio, it's your new friend. What's his name again? I bet I know why he's here.
Gabrielle, I brought from university a book for you with pictures of how people in other lands live and how they govern Norway, Italy, Japan. Here, you can see for yourself.
I have mentioned my interest in these places only in passing, and you've brought a whole book? Couldn't you?
And 4 days from now, I should like to take you on a date. I'm organizing a soup kitchen, and we need someone to stir and ladle.
Gabrielle, do not talk to that man. We are teetering precariously between upper middle class and lower upper class. We cannot be seen talking to a revolutionary. Into this house at once.
Why do I care? Why do I try? I'll never be good enough for her. I might as well take this book and burn it.
Why not give it to dear Ella? If it's quite all right, Jean-Michel, I would love to look at your book of how other countries live.
All right, Ella, here, you can take it. I shall go my own way and live my own life, for I am a loner. You're coming with me, right?
Of course.
Good.
A book. It's been so long since I owned something just me.
Cinderella, get in there and clean the kitchen.
I've just finished
Then
it.
prepare the dinner.
It's on the stove.
Then the bed
beds
must-
are turned out and your bed clothing is all laid out.
Well, where did you get that book?
Jean-Michel just gave it to me.
So nice people still give you things to daddy's little girl. And what's this doing here?
That's my father's coat.
This is rags.
It's all I have to remember.
It's rags! No! Clean the porch with these rags!
I'm as mild and as meek as a mouse. When I hear a command, I obey. But I know of a spot in my house where no one can stand in my way.
sounds to me. I'm a young Norwegian princess or a milkmaid. I'm the greatest prima donna in Milan. I'm an heiress who has always had her silk made by her own flock of silkworms in Japan. I'm a girl mad for love's a game I can play with a cruel and confident kind of air. Just as long as I stay in my own little corner, all alone in my own little chair. I can be whatever I want to be. I'm a thief in Calcutta. I'm a queen in Peru. I'm a mermaid dancing upon the sea. I'm a huntress on an African safari. It's a dangerous type of sport, and yet it's fun. In the night I sally forth to seek my quarry, and I find I forgot to bring my gun. I am lost in the jungle all alone and unarmed when I meet a lioness in her lair. Then I'm glad to be back in my own little corner, all alone in my own little chair. I can be whatever I want to be.
Just as long as I stay in my own little corner.
All alone in my own little chair.
Your Majesty, a list of the lords entreating thee.
A list of the lords entreating me with what?
105 requests.
That seems a lot.
I'll take this. Your Majestic Highness, in honor of your upcoming coronation, we proudly proclaim your kingdom to be a land of plenty and bounty. And may I have the imprimatur of your reading on this other announcement?
Sorry, I forgot. What's it for?
Oh, it's quite complicated. Do you really want me to get into it?
Prince Christopher, you must listen.
What was that?
You must take responsibility for your actions.
Who's that yelling from the other side of the moat?
The people are being treated unfairly by your government.
He seems upset.
A rabble-rouser. Ignore him. I have this new law which forbids him. Actually, if you give me the ring, it would save me the trip.
Shouldn't we listen to what he has to say? People weren't upset at Mom and Dad, were they?
Your parents had the good fortune of being royalty in a time of plenty, but ever since their unfortunate demise, I have done my best to run this kingdom. I've done my best to send you to the finest schools.
Unfortunate demise. They only knew.
Hello, I'm talking here!
Shouldn't we invite him up for a talk?
Ignore him.
He's just some crazy revolutionary. I make trouble.
But boy, he's got one loud mouth on him, doesn't he?
I will not give up! If you will not listen, I shall shout this to the town square!
Shout this to the town square. It's time for a distraction.
What kind of distraction?
A royal wedding.
Wow. Does that work?
Like a dream, every time.
But who will get married?
Well, you.
That's just silly. I don't know any girls. I went to an all-boys school out in the woods. And then attended an all-male university on an island. Why did you do that to me?
For this happy day, I am going to find you a bride. Oh, happy the day.
This is nonsense. How are you going to find me a bride?
A bride, a bride, a bride, a bride. We shall have a magnificent ball. Dancing.
What?
Every eligible young woman who can afford a dress will attend. Now there's a wonderful selection process right there. If you can't afford a nice ball gown, you have no business marrying a prince. Now, all the guests will be in masks. You will dance with every girl. At the stroke of midnight, everyone will remove their masks, and you will have found a bride.
That's fast.
King and queen on the throne, I'm there to guide you through all your decisions. It's really a win-win.
How is any woman going to fall in love with me so quickly?
A valid question, sire, which we shall answer in due time. Now, Lord Finkelman.
It's Lord Pinkelton, sir.
Whatever. I want you to tell this to all. A pronouncement, an announcement. His Royal Highness, Christopher Rupert.
Please, don't say my full name.
Vladimir, Carl Alexander, Francois Reginald, Lancelot Herman.
Herman?
Herman.
Gregory James is giving a ball.
Sebastian dancing. Can we talk about this, please?
Now is the time to act. No other time will do. Live and play your part. Don't give away your heart. Don't take what the world gives you. Now is the time to live. No other time is real. Yesterday has gone. Tomorrow is a guess. Today you can see and feel. For you can't just wait to be served by fate on a silver plate or a tray. Now is the time of your life. The time of your life is today.
Giving a ball, giving a ball. Hear ye, a ball, and that's not all. The prince is giving a ball, the prince is giving a ball. Hear ye, his Royal Highness Christopher Rupert James is giving a ball.
He's giving a ball.
The prince is giving a ball.
The prince is giving a ball.
Hello, I'm talking here. Now is the time to act.
He's giving a ball. The prince is giving a ball.
He's giving a what?
A ball.
Now is the time to live. No other time is
The prince is giving a ball.
He's giving a ball.
The prince is giving a His Royal Highness Christopher Rupert, Vladimir, Carl Alexander. Alexander, Francois, Reginald, Lancelot, Herman, Gregory, James is giving up all.
The prince is giving up what?
The prince is giving up all. The prince is giving up all.
His Majesty has this decree. To attend the ball, all one requires is an invitation and suitably fashionable attire. And the prince shall choose one woman from the ball to become his bride. That means anyone can be the queen.
Will he want a taller girl?
Or will he want the stronger girl?
Or will he want a smaller girl?
The prince is giving a ball.
I wish I were a bolder girl.
I wish I were a younger girl.
I wish I were an older girl.
The prince is giving a ball.
I wish all the things I don't wish anymore. But now I wish a lot of things I've never wished before. I wish I had, I wish I could, I wish I might, I wish I would, I wish I were invited to the princess
Fol Alexander,
Destroyer of gargoyles,
Francois Reginald,
sportsmen and poets,
Lancelot Herman, Gregory James is giving a ball.
The prince is giving a ball. The prince is giving a ball.
The prince is giving a ball.
He's giving a ball.
The prince is giving a ball.
Fol-De-Rol and fiddle-dee-dee, fiddle-dee-faddle-dee-faddle. All the wishes in the world of poppycock and twaddle. The prince is giving a ball.
She sits by the cinders of the fire, and her name is Ella. So I call her Cinderella. Why don't I have any friends?
Face it, Mama. You are well versed in the art of ridicule.
I do have a flair for it, don't I? Actual daughter. Watch and learn. Cinderella, quickly now, get dressed, get ready for the ball. You're going to find a husband.
Am I?
Ridicule. Who caught it?
I did. Me too. What's ridicule?
That's terrible.
Who can that be at this hour? Everyone just clear out of here while I deal with this imbecile. Cinderella, get that dress on Charlotte! What brand of idiot would... Why, Sebastian, what an unexpected delight.
Madame, I have but a moment. I invite you to hang upon my every word.
Invitation accepted.
Tonight's ball shall be in masks. The prince will be wearing a white mask. What kind of mask will your daughter Gabrielle be wearing?
Why, pink?
Well, if the daughter is anything like the mother, I think that the pink mask and the white mask shall meet and fall in love.
Am I picking up what you're putting down?
Your daughter is all part of my master plan.
You are a genius.
You are perceptive. I shall see you tonight at the ball. Together we shall make it so.
Come, daughters, come! Gabrielle, my Gabrielle. You too, Charlotte and Abigail. Well, but really, look at my Gabrielle. Cinderella, fetch my box! Yes, from Venice, a piece of glass spun to perfection, more valuable than diamonds. Each of us shall wear the tiniest bit of hand-blown Venetian glass. Hold this for me. Allow me to place this tiny bauble around the neck of my precious Abigail. And allow me to place this teensy, tiny little bauble around the neck of my courageous Charlotte. And allow me to place this slightly larger bauble around the neck of my beautiful Gabrielle.
Thank you, Mama.
And last, but most certainly not least, what, did you think there was something in there for you? Cinderella, clean something! Fetch me my fan while you're at it. Go on, girls, finish getting ready. What can that be? It must be good news.
Good evening, Madame. Gabrielle, forgive me for interrupting your momentous evening, but I thought perhaps for the ball tonight you would desire to take this bouquet of wildflowers. I picked them myself.
Thank you, Jean-Michel. They're so beautiful.
And for the mother of the most perfect girl in all of God's creations, I have picked these myself. And
you are not welcome here. Out of my house!
Or would you perhaps consider...
Leave! Take your simple pleasures with you.
Madame, don't be mean. That was so nice.
No. There are plans. We have plans. Plans that do not include Mr. Soapbox.
But he means well, and I think he likes me.
Let me tell you a thing about love. His flowers in your hand, dreams in your head. I married your father for love. He died and I cried. But then I married Cinderella's father for money. He died. I got a house. That, my dear, is the true meaning of love. Oh, goodness, look at the time. Ball preparations, quickly now. Cinderella, my shoes, look at the state of them. Stuck to bits, you expect me to show up like this? Polish them at once. Charlotte, powder your other sister's face.
Oh, I can't see.
Venetian glass.
I'm hungry.
Me too.
Oh, Gabrielle, feed the babies. Cinderella, my shall ensnare.
Then the prince we shall ensnare.
Are we worthy?
Yes, yes, yes.
To battle! The crown is ours to lose. Posture, posture!
Expensive bracelet, necklace, hair. Then the prince we shall ensnare. Invitations.
For God's sake. Let us storm the castle, dear daughters. Tonight is the night that everything changes. To the ball!
Expensive bracelet, necklace, hair. Then the prince we shall ensnare.
Expensive bracelet, necklace, hair. Cinderella's not going anywhere.
Oh. Apparently one of the flowers in the bouquet was a wild rose. The thorn has scratched my lip. Yes, I am bleeding. Perhaps I should walk up to the prince and scratch his lip.
Oh no,
Make him drink lemonade. Oh, it will sting.
that's just cruel.
Enough of taking things as they are. Now is the time for all of us, the peasants, the tradespeople, everyone, to march up to the castle and get the prince to listen, instead of having his fancy ball.
You should do that. You should march up to the prince and talk to him.
He won't listen to me. He uses his castle to hide from the truth. A meeting with me would never happen. The only thing funnier would be you going to the ball. Why don't you just do that? Why don't you just go to the ball and march up to the prince and ask him when he's going to start noticing? Noticing that people are being evicted from their own homes and lands. It's absolutely absurd.
I could do that, Jean-Michel. I could go to the prince and he might listen to me, and if I had a ball gown, I think I might look sort of nice. I am in the royal palace of all places, when I meet the finest prince you've ever seen. And the color on my three stepsisters' faces is a queer sort of sour apple green. I am coy and flirtatious when I love with the prince. I'm the belle of the ball in my own little corner, all alone in my own little chair.
Fol-De-Rol and fiddle-dee-dee. Fiddle-dee-faddle-dee-faddle. All the wishes in the world. A poppycock and twaddle.
Oh, crazy Marie, are you mocking me with your gibberish?
Yes. Fol-De-Rol and fiddle-dee-dee. Fiddle-dee-faddle-dee-foodle. All the dreamers in the world are dizzy in the noodle.
So what if I have a dream to see the prince again and tell him what life in his kingdom is really like or what it could be?
Of course, and then have him fall in love with you.
No one will fall in love with me. Why do you come to visit me tonight?
I just knew I would find you in that same little chair, in the pale pink mist of a foolish dream.
I am being foolish.
Well, then be foolish with me. What would you dream of?
Why, an invitation to the ball, I guess.
Right here. Here's an invitation.
What? But it's Spawn.
Don't wait for everything to be perfect. Just go. What else would you dream of?
A white gown, I'd imagine. A beautiful white gown sewn up with pearls and jewels, and a tiara of diamonds.
And on your feet?
Why, the most beautiful grosgrain pumps, I'd imagine.
No, better. The Venetian glass your stepmother so loves in her trinkets and baubles. An entire pair of shoes made only of Venetian glass.
Oh, how silly! I'd be the envy of all. But, how would I get to the ball?
Well, the pumpkin over there?
Yes.
I'll turn it into a golden carriage.
Why, in order to do that, you'd have to be, a fairy godmother. shall make all the dreams we joked about come true.
But that's so improbable. Implausible.
Impossible for a plain yellow pumpkin to become a golden carriage. Impossible for a plain country bumpkin and a prince to join in marriage. And 4 white mice will never be 4 white horses. Such Fol-De-Rol and fiddle-dee-dee of horses. Impossible. But the world is full of zanies and fools who don't believe in sensible rules and won't believe what sensible people say. And because these daft and dewy-eyed jokes keep building up impossible hopes, impossible things are happening every day.
Impossible.
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 Impossible. Impossible.
But if you could be a beggar woman not 5 minutes ago, and now you are my fairy godmother, then anything is possible, right?
I suppose.
Well, then you can change it all. You can make it all happen.
No, but you can change it all. You can make it all happen.
Never. I couldn't.
Oh, you're right. It's all so impossible for a plain yellow pumpkin to become a golden carriage.
But you said that.
Impossible for a plain country bumpkin and a prince to join in marriage. And 4 white mice will never be 4 white horses. Such Fol-De-Rol and fiddle-dee-dee of horses. Impossible.
But the world is full of zanies and fools who don't believe in sensible rules and won't believe what sensible people say. And because these daft and dewy-eyed dubs keep building up impossible hopes, impossible things are happening every day.
Oh, the pumpkin. Oh, this. Where did it go? Look, my dear, your carriage awaits. And now your dress. Why, this is the most beautiful dress in the whole world. And now, as promised in our laughter, glass slippers.
They're beautiful.
They're not my best, but then again, I am a little rusty. Now remember, Cinderella, all this magic is very powerful, but it ends at midnight.
Yes.
Now go! Go in the name of every girl who has ever wanted to go to a ball in a beautiful gown. Go in the name of every girl who has wanted to change the world she lived in. Go with a promise of possibility.
For the world is full of zanies and fools who don't believe in sensible rules and won't believe what sensible people say. And because they daft and dewy-eyed dubs keep building up impossible hopes, impossible things are happening every day. It's possible. It's possible. It's possible. It's possible. It's possible. It's possible. It's possible.
100 more women.
So, which one is it?
Which one is which?
Duh, the prince. Which is the prince? I mean, come on. What do you think I'm here for? The free food?
Well, I am. Look at the yummies over here.
A good time? A dance, perhaps?
Ah, wrong answer. I got marrying royalty on my mind. So which one is he here?
Well, maybe it's me.
Not likely. You're no prince. You're ordinary.
What makes you think I'm ordinary?
We're dancing and you can't even keep the beat. When we get to the waltz, you're gonna trip over your 2 left feet and land on your flat little bottom. End of discussion.
Hope to talk to you later.
I've moved on.
How do you do, sir? My name is Abigail, and may I see if this is the nice boat?
That's very nice. Wonderful. Say those.
How do you do?
How do you do?
A lovely dance, isn't it? I hope my dancing is all right.
Oh, your dancing is absolutely princely. Oops, I let that slip out.
So you know.
I would know wise and handsome prince anywhere.
The last girl did not know.
You're kidding! Well, thanks for the heads up.
I think she does now.
Well,
So,
what can you tell me about yourself?
what would it please you to know, your highness?
What are your interests?
Well, why, whatever your interests are.
Okay, creepy.
Your majestic highness? Just because I was playing hard to get, that's what made him hard to get.
Really creepy. Sebastian, I can't do this anymore. I'm sorry.
Oh, dear. It's time to play ridicule. Everyone take your sides.
What happened to the nice girl?
Ignore her. We're playing ridicule. You get to be the judge. Now, 2 circles spin, and when the music stops, 2 players have to out-ridicule each other. Let's find you a bride.
Well, my dear, I do love your dress, no matter how many times I've seen it. But I do remember when that dress was in fashion when I was a young girl.
Please do not speak of your childhood, as I have not brought on a copy of the Old Testament to follow along.
What do you even call that?
Oh, it's awfully sophisticated.
It just seems like cruelty.
Sophisticated cruelty. There's a slight difference there. I keep forgetting what it is.
I'm not quite sure I want to play this game.
And here we have another round at the ready.
Allow me to take this one. Age before beauty, dear. You first.
You have a beautiful speaking voice. Have you ever considered reciting poetry?
Say it. What? Do it. What? Do the ridicule. Why do you say that?
No reason. I just love your speaking voice, and I think you're just so wonderful reciting a poem. And I also like the feather in your hair. It's a lovely color for you.
Why are you doing this to me?
What is this bewitchery you practice?
It's just kindness.
Kindness?
Oh yes, kindness is practiced now in all the great courts. Ridicule isn't done anywhere anymore. It's all kindness now, even in the French courts.
Kindness.
Yes, you know, compassion.
Who are you? You strange woman.
I dare say I don't know, but whoever she is, she must be rich indeed. Did you see her feet? Shoes made entirely of Venetian glass. My resentment is all consuming.
Kindness. You must all try it.
I'll be the first. Kindness. Isn't it wonderful to have a pleasant young lady such as yourself in our court?
Thank you. And it's an honor to be in this wonderful party you're throwing.
It's like every time they speak, a part of me dies.
This room is filled with some of the most beautiful women I've ever seen.
I just saw they have vanilla cake in a buffet. I love vanilla cake. Thank you, Forever Maynard. This court is alive with laughter and warmth, just like during the reign of Prince Christopher's parents.
May his reign be a continuation of theirs.
Oh, those were glorious days. Oh, but so are these. Oh, look at these magnificent guests.
You are so kind. Thank you. You make me wish I were a better person. But there's something somewhat familiar about you. I wonder what that could be.
I admire how you've changed everything around. And yet I feel so comfortable with you. I feel as if I've met you before. 10 minutes ago I saw you. I looked up when you came through the door. My head started reeling, you gave me the feeling the room had no ceiling or floor. 10 minutes ago I met you, and we murmured our how do you do's. I wanted to ring out the bells and fling out my arms and to sing out the news. I have found her, she's an angel with the dust of the stars in her eyes. We are dancing, we are flying, and she's taking me back to the skies. In the arms of my love I'm flying over mountain and meadow and glen. And I like it so well that for all I can tell I may never come down again. I'm sorry to be so effusive. I've just met you. I'm not usually this way with someone I just met. Events like this, I just feel like, what am I even doing here?
So do I.
Like such a phony.
Me too.
You do?
Yes.
Me too. My name is...
Christopher. Yes, I know.
Have we met before?
Yes. And we are seeing each other for the first time right now. 10 minutes ago I met you when we murmured our how do you do's. I wanted to ring out the bells and fling out my arms and to sing out the news. I have found him, I have found him. Emperor, there's something I must tell you. You must open your eyes to what's happening in your kingdom. The poor are having the land taken. You must help them. You must.
I don't think that's kindness. How can you say that's kindness?
This is also wonderful. You're so wonderful, but I have to go.
Wait! Young lady, where are you going? Wait! Stop!
Your Highness! Your Highness!
Wait! Wait, I don't even know your name!
Madame, we shall take your carriage.
But we haven't the room.
Leave your daughters behind then.
After her! She is my destiny!
No. Seriously? What just happened? Seriously? Why would a fellow want a girl like her, a frail and fluffy beauty? Why can't a fellow ever once prefer a solid girl like me?
She's a frothy little bubble with a flimsy kind of charm, and with very little trouble, I could break her little arm.
Why would a fellow want a girl like her, so obviously unusual? Why can't a fellow ever once prefer a usual girl like me?
Her cheeks are a pretty shade of pink.
But not any pinker than a rose's.
Her skin may be delicate and soft.
But not any softer than a dose's.
Her neck is no wider than a swan. She's only as dainty as a daisy. She's only as graceful as a bird.
So why is a fellow going crazy? Oh, why would a fellow want a girl like her? A girl who's merely lovely. Why can't a fellow ever once prefer a girl who's merely me?
What's the matter with the man?
What's the matter with a man? What's the matter with a man?
Footwear is apparently falling from the sky.
It's gone! The golden carriage has taken a shortcut right through the forest! Gentlemen, we must find her. It's the last thing we do. She is my lady!
Yes, he's with me. So disarming. And I really like the way he holds the room. Clever, cunning, ever charming.
How do I make him see I'm special?
It's a pity.
It's a pity.
I'm as pretty.
I'm as pretty, plus I've got the patience
Majesty!
Lord Pinkleton, where is she?
There are reports along the eastern road of a golden carriage.
Your Majesty, we saw a carriage.
And this I can't quite explain. It flew into the mist.
Impossible, I know.
Impossible? Then we shall do the impossible. 10 minutes ago, we were dancing in the palace of all places, and her gown was like a cloud of snowy white. How the moonlight shone its beams upon our faces, till she vanished like a phantom in the night. I just know I will find you, you're the girl of my dreams, and the thrill is more than my heart can bear.
Look, the carriage!
That's it! That's the one! After her!
He was tall, very tall, and his eyes were clear and blue. He was slim, very slim, in his coat of snowy hue. When he walked across the ballroom floor, he was like a thing divine, and all the ladies turned their heads, and naturally I turned mine. The chandeliers were shooting stars, the drums and horns and soft guitars were sounding more like nightingales. The window curtains blew like sails, and I was floating just above the floor, feeling slightly taller than before. He was tall, very tall, and his eyes were clear and blue.
When I left this house in my carriage, I was quite convinced that my daughter was to be queen, and I would never have to come back here to this. And well, here I am. Back to this.
Was the ball a disappointment, madame?
The prince, despite his being well born and raised with great care by our Lord Protectorate, displayed the most appalling manners. Appalling! He spent the entire evening dancing and talking with some little no one.
How did Gabrielle and Charlotte take that?
The prince has fallen heaven over heels for someone else. If he gives this up, I may not want to go out with him.
What was going on in his Royal Highness's thick skull?
And the way he looked at her, with respect. I hope no one ever looks at me that way.
Too right. And if that woman had any sense of goodness, any sense of what is right in the world, she would not have appeared at the ball at all.
But can you imagine how she must have felt tonight? Arriving at the ball and meeting a man of her dreams.
I cannot. For my mind has no place for the puerile or rank.
I can imagine it, I think.
Me too. So dreamy.
Shut up, Abigail.
I can imagine it.
I can imagine it. And I have no imagination.
When you're driving through the moonlight on the highway, when you're driving through the moonlight to the dance, you are breathless with a wild anticipation of adventure and excitement and romance. Then at last you see the towers of the palace, silhouetted on the sky above the park, and below them is a row of lighted windows, like a lovely diamond necklace in the dark.
It looks that way.
The way you say
She talks as if
are so. I only just suppose. I suppose that when you come into the ballroom and the room itself is floating in the air, if you're suddenly confronted by His Highness, you are frozen like a statue on the stair. You're afraid you'll hear the way your heart is beating, and you know you mustn't make the first advance. You are seriously thinking of retreating. Then you seem to hear Him asking you to dance. You make a bow, a timid bow, and shyly answer yes.
How would you know that this is so?
I do no more than guess.
You can guess till you're blue in the face, but you can't even picture such a man. He's more than a prince, he's an ace.
But sisters, I really think I can.
And what?
I think that I can picture such a man.
He is tall
And straight as a lance,
and his hair
stark and wavy,
his
can melt you with a glance.
he can turn a girl to gravy.
And I can imagine it.
I can imagine it too. This Quentin isn't my sinus condition. It's me imagining it.
I am throwing caution to the wind. I am imagining it as well.
Imagine what the girl would be feeling when dancing with the prince. A lovely night, a lovely night, a finer night you know you'll never see. You meet your prince, a charming prince, as charming as a prince will ever be. The stars in the hazy heaven tremble above you while he's whispering, darling, I love you. You say goodbye, away you fly, but on your lips you keep a kiss. All your life you'll dream of this lovely, lovely night.
Charlotte, your turn.
Okay, but it's not gonna be good. A lovely night, a lovely night, a finer night you know you'll never see. La, 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 la.
You meet your prince,
Prince,
a charming prince, as charming as a prince will ever be.
La, 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 la.
The stars in hazy heaven tremble above you while he's whispering,
Darling, I love you.
you say goodbye, away you fly, but on your lips you keep a kiss. All your life you'll dream of this lovely, lovely night. The stars in the hazy heaven tremble above you while he's whispering,
Darling, I love you.
you say goodbye, away you fly, but on your lips you keep a kiss. All your life you'll dream of this lovely, 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 lovely night.
Isn't it wonderful how the needy just keep on going? Get up! The only thing I have to comfort me after such an odious night is that the prince seemed so completely devastated when his dream date ran away.
Oh, it was hilarious. The powder room was full of yammering when we were leaving. Why did the girl run away? My feeling is that up close, the girl was physically unappealing. Charlotte, are you crazy? She was beautiful. Shut up, Ariel.
Look at the time. To bed, lovely daughters. Quickly now. Cinderella, you stay here and clean up this pigsty of a parlor. Why is there a pumpkin on the table? It makes no design sense.
Is there anything else you would like to know about the ball, Ella?
No, it sounds like a really marvelous ball. I only wish I could have been there.
How did you know all that happened at the ball earlier this evening?
I guessed it. I imagined it. I had a vision.
Interesting. Quick, how many fingers?
2?
3. Fascinating. Where are your visions now?
You're being silly. You're just picking on me because I said the prince was wearing a white jacket and...
You didn't say it, and he was. There is something going on here.
You're being absurd. More than usual. I need to finish her up.
Let me help you with that. Your hand. It's so calloused and rough from work. Just like the hand of the woman I shook this evening, who danced with the prince.
I don't know what you're
talking about. It was you tonight, wasn't it?
I don't know what...
It was you! How did you dance in glass shoes?
You're not going to tell the others, will you, Madame and the girls?
No, never.
Are you mad at me that I stole the prince from you?
I will confess a secret to you. I never loved the prince, or even liked him. There's somebody else I want.
Oh, how wonderful. Who is it?
Well, Madame hates him.
Well, Madame hating him doesn't narrow the field. Who is it?
If I promise to keep your secret of the prince, do you promise to keep my secret of my forbidden love?
I promise.
It's Jean-Michel, the firebrand.
Oh, he's a good man and seems angry for all the right reasons.
He wants to change the world and make it a better place. I mean, you gotta love a guy like that.
Well, you may one day win Jean-Michel, but I will never win Prince Christopher. If he saw me for who I truly was, he'd have no interest in me.
That's not true. He would love you for who you are.
I don't see how.
Well, if Madame ever saw me with Jean-Michel, why, I shudder to think what she might do. Are you sure you can keep my secret?
I can. And I will. We shall have a secret that would make us
co-conspirators.
Friends.
Sisters.
May we both find our loves.
And our lives. The stars in a hazy heaven, trembling above me,
danced while he promised always to love me.
The day came through.
Away I flew, but on my lips he left a kiss.
All my life I'll dream of this.
Lovely, lovely, lovely night.
I wake in the loneliness of sunrise, when the deep purple heaven turns blue, and start to pray as I pray each day that I'll hear some word from you. I lie in the loneliness of evening, looking out on a silver flake sea, and ask the moon, oh, how soon will my love come home to me? I have found her, she's my angel, with the dust of the stars in your eyes.
We are dancing
and flying, and she's taking me back to the skies. I lie in the loneliness of evening, looking out on a silver flake sea,
sire. For 3 nights in a row you search, and here it is, 4 o'clock in the morning. It's as if you're testing my good nature. The second that woman in white ran off, which we all must admit seems to imply she has a police record, the second she runs off, you don't want to dance with any of the other girls.
Sebastian, are there poor people in this kingdom who have had their land taken away from them?
If there were, I would tell you.
Do they need our help?
Everyone donated joyfully. Ignore this talk. Where did you hear it?
The girl!
I don't know that she's to be trusted. Please, sire, let's go back to the palace. The work is piling up.
No, something isn't right!
As you say, the ring, sire.
Right. Forgot, sorry. What are you stamping this time?
Oh, nothing. Hardly worth troubling your beautiful mind.
Let me read it.
Sire, I can explain.
I'll read it on my own.
Sire, let's go back to the palace. Allow me to draw up some coverage.
I'm reading this now, thank you.
But...
That will be all, Sebastian. I'll ask if I need anything explained. Oh, no. Sebastian!
Sire, I can explain everything.
How can you do this in my name?
I am maintaining this life for you. If it weren't for my watchful eye, you should be a pauper. Would you like that?
I want that girl. The one that talked to me. I want to talk to that girl.
A troublemaker.
We're having another ball. A banquet. And she will come to that.
She won't show. This is lunacy.
She will come. We're having a banquet tonight, and you're inviting everyone in the kingdom.
Don't forget who you're talking to.
And you don't forget who you're talking to. Now, we're having a banquet tonight, and I am finding that girl.
As you wish, sire. You don't even know her name. She won't come. If she really thought that you were worthy of her high ideals, she wouldn't have run off now, would she?
A banquet!
So spread the word throughout the land. The prince is giving a banquet. It is wished that the girl he met at the ball will attend. And as for all the rest of us, well, what can I say? There's going to be a ham. Talk it back to me. I'm keeping a watchful eye on all the women that are going to be there. I'm not giving up control this time. Spread the word!
His Royal Highness Christopher Rupert James is giving
A banquet tonight. Invitation only. A banquet tonight? Cinderella, where are you? Cinderella, where can you be? Do this. 2 significant social events in 1 week. Now, granted, I have never looked lovelier, but my physical perfection comes at a price. Gloves, yes, that's what it was. Cinderella, where are my gloves?
Your gloves? Oh, over here. Don't tell her you have the gloves just yet. Yes, I know she'll be abusive later, but trust me, this shall be worth it. I'm going to tell Madame that I'm sick. Oh, would you like some? No, I'm not really sick. It's just like when Charlotte was in school, and she pretended to be sick to get out of things she didn't like the 3rd and 4th grades. So, I will be sick just as we are leaving for the carriage. Madame and the girls will go without me, and then I will change back into my regular clothes and meet my secret crush, Jean-Michel. I'm taking him up on his offer to go help in the soup kitchen.
A soup kitchen?
I get to ladle. You heard me. And guess what will happen to this beautiful gown and invitation? I will lend them both to you. You shall go in my stead and meet the prince and fall in love and get married and exact revenge on Madame and try to keep Jean-Michel out of the stockades. Trula, the way from
Cinderella, I can't find my gloves!
And don't worry about Madame. She never notices anything that isn't her.
Your gloves are here, madame.
Why didn't you tell me you had them, you foolish child? Now, Charlotte! Abigail! Quickly now. And those shoes are delicate and dainty.
My feet burn with the heat of 100 suns. What about the feet of all the men you danced with? Shut up, Abigail.
Now, darlings, to the carriage.
Oh, Madame, my stomach. I must have eaten something this morning that disagrees with me.
No, this cannot prevent me from going to the banquet tonight.
No, you go. Take Abigail and Charlotte. Let Charlotte meet the prince and steal him from the homely girl from the ball. Go, let Charlotte be queen.
I think I can make that work. But Mama, what about me?
What about you, Abigail? It seems I shall have to only go into battle with half of my troops, and the lesser half, if you ask me. Cinderella, send for the physician. If Gabrielle is feeling better, send her to the castle immediately. Gabrielle, feel better soon. I insist on it. Keep your invitation.
Thank you, Mama. I'll come if I feel...
Not the dress! Not the dress! Ladies, the carriage.
Shh, now quickly. I'll get dressed and you knock on the door.
It knocked back.
Then open it.
Oh, hello, Ella. Yeah, I am tired of hiding in the woods, in the shadows, like a fearful person.
Would you rather see madame?
Hiding is good.
How are you this evening?
Oh, Gabrielle and I are going out tonight, and I'm wound up like a clock. Tonight, she and I will go to the greengrocer and beg him for whatever scraps he may have. And then we shall serve a meal. We shall slave over a hot stove first, of course, and then serve a meal to the very poorest. I do hope she's not expecting that much fun every night.
Hello, Jean-Michel.
Oh, Gabrielle, I much prefer you in this simple attire. You no longer look like a carnival attraction.
You speak such kind words to me all the day long. And what of the soup kitchen this evening?
Well, our first priority is to the poor, but then afterwards we shall march up to the palace and I shall walk up to the prince and speak to him directly. We only have one thing to worry about.
What's that?
And that he will even speak to me.
Well, perhaps Ella can help with that. You know she's talked to the prince.
What? Ella has spoken to the prince?
She was at the ball. They were talking about the kingdom and how to make things better, and tonight she's going to the banquet.
Oh, my world is upside down. But do you know what this means? If Ella can speak to the prince, that means I can speak to the prince, and he'll be open to my thoughts and my ideas. What do you call this feeling that I have?
Optimism.
Optimism. Yes, I have to do this more often.
You can march up to the prince and talk to him.
I can march up to the prince and talk to him.
You can be a leader.
I can be a leader.
You can be my boyfriend.
I can be your boy. Whoa, left turn. What are you doing? This could be very counter-revolutionary.
Well, I like the man who wants to change the world, but I also like the man who brought me flowers.
Who brought you flowers? Oh, I did. No, I couldn't.
You said so yourself. Optimism.
Optimism?
Let yourself go.
I could be your boyfriend?
Yes.
Yes. Am I your boyfriend?
Yes.
So that's how it is!
Ma.
My own daughter. My own flesh and blood deceived me with someone so entirely unsuitable! I created a life for you, Gabrielle. I gave you everything, and this is all you returned me! And you! Look at you. So beautiful. You think you can wear a gorgeous dress? I never loved your father. I only wanted his money. And you have been a thorn in my side since the day he died. You think you get to wear a gorgeous dress and go to court? You think that is acceptable? You should be wearing rags! Filthy rags! That's all you deserve! Mother? I am no longer your mother! Gabrielle!
decide what to do with you.
God-forsaken gloves! Why did you make me doubt myself? I was doing so well!
At last, a friendly face.
My dear Ella, hurry. You shall be late for the banquet.
Now look, everything is right.
Hurry, the prince needs you. He wants you.
No, I can't.
Why do you think he's having the second event tonight? To try to find you.
Every time I take a step forward, Madame pushes me back. The prince would never love me for who I am. I can't keep fighting.
If you have a dream, then very soon thereafter you're going to have to fight for it. Why, otherwise, how would you know the dream was yours?
But my life...
Exactly! It's your life. Beyond the voice that keeps insisting, no. There is something more than doubting, breaking through the darkness, something that sets your heart aglow. Someone wants you, you know who. Now you're living, there's music in you. Now you're hearing something new. Someone playing the music in you. Now you're living, you know why. Now there's nothing you won't try. Move a mountain, light the sky, make a wish come true. There is music in you, Cinderella.
But I can't go to the banquet. My clothing is in tatters. It's all I have.
Yes. Perhaps what we need is more tatters.
What?
More rags.
What?
Rags, rags, rags. Make the new from old. Tatters that matter in rags. Spin them into gold. Now put these rags in your bag, Cinderella. And remember, the magic is gone at midnight.
Yes. The magic is gone at midnight. Anything else?
Well, your glass slippers are already on your feet. Oh, and the book that Jean-Michel gave you about the world. Now you only have the entire world to help you. Now you can go wherever you want to go. Now you can do whatever you want to do. Now you can be whatever you want to be. And love is the song you will sing your whole life through.
Dinner is served.
This is still an option.
Your Majestic Highness, I believe all the guests have arrived. It's time to start the banquet.
I'm waiting for her. She has to come.
Very well, sire, but I must warn you, this party is a pack of gossips. I should hurry it along if I were you.
Prince Christopher!
You're here.
I'm sorry I'm late. I'm so glad to see
I
you.
knew if I made a banquet, you would come.
And I'm sorry I ran away before, but
And you're even more beautiful than I remembered.
Did you really have this banquet just for me?
I would have 100 banquets just to find you.
And that thing you said before about me being more beautiful than you remember, that's real too?
Yes, of course.
Well, what do you know about that?
I've been thinking about you. I've been thinking about what you were saying about all those people who have had their homes taken away from them. The court tells me to ignore such talk, but
But you know that if you're going to be king, you have to pay attention to the things people tell you to ignore.
Yes, I want to meet all of my people. Not only the ones that Sebastian lets me see, I just don't know how. It's impossible.
Well, that's going to be more possible than you can even imagine. My friend Jean-Michel and my sister Gabrielle are headed here right now with some of your people.
Talk to me, but if it's as bad as you say it is, then they'll be angry at me.
I think if you can do battle with a giant or a dragon, you can handle a person who just wants to talk to you.
Okay, you're good.
Just be yourself. They'll see them and their eyes and, oh, they're coming.
Wait. Can I know your name?
Just trust me because I'm your one true friend. Friends, come meet Prince Christopher. Just don't say my name.
I won't say your name. I won't even ask about the gold dress.
Are you all right?
Yes. Jean-Michel is a wonderful man with lots of great ideas.
No, it's nice to meet you.
And Gabrielle, my sister. And this is Yvonne and her baby. This is Sam.
It's an honor to meet you.
It's an honor to meet you.
Hey, this prince is all right.
Okay, I'm holding a baby.
You can talk to him like a person.
Prince Christopher, Jean-Michel has something he'd like to say to you.
These people have had their homes and their lands taken from them. I've said this before, but now I truly understand what it's like to have someone you love lose their home. We need your help. We need to have our voices heard.
I see. And trust me, I too know what it's like to be overlooked. I want to help you, but how?
Now you only have the entire world to help you.
Of course. It's here.
What's here?
Do you know it?
I read it at university.
Look. Chapter 2.
Yes, chapter 2.
Of course, chapter 2. I hadn't gotten that far.
Of course. Chapter 2. I should have known. People, I think I have a plan.
I knew you would.
Long live Prince Christopher,
Our future king!
Prince Christopher, what are you doing surrounded by these ragamuffins?
Sebastian, you said no one needed our help. But what do you call these people?
Judging by their attire, artists, I presume.
We demand to have our voices heard.
Yeah.
A beheading would not be out of place here.
People should have their voices heard. That's a very good idea.
What is going on?
Now is the time for all to be seen and heard. It's in this book. In 1 month, let's all vote for a new job that I shall create. The post of the Prime Minister. Someone who will counsel me. I nominate our current Lord Protector, Sebastian.
I am unworthy, sire.
And I also nominate this man, Jean-Michel.
What?
Let the people decide the way things are or the way things could be. And everyone, rich or poor,
only gets one vote.
One person, one vote. Where's the fun in that?
People, in 1 month, I give you an election. Oh, good idea. And everyone, rich and poor, is invited into the castle for a free banquet.
You did it. I knew you could.
I did do it. And I think I know who I am now.
You're smiling. I've seen you smile before, but never like that.
I think I know the kind of king I can be. Just, fair, kind-hearted. I found myself. And you're the one that showed me the way.
You seem so sure of yourself. So sure of everything.
I feel I can answer any question that gets thrown at me.
You can.
With you, I can. There's only one question that I don't have the answer for. Do I love you because you're beautiful? Or are you beautiful because I love you? Am I making believe I see in you a girl too lovely to be really true? Do I want you because you're wonderful? Or are you wonderful because I want you? Are you the sweet invention of a lover's dream? Or are you really as wonderful as you seem?
Am I making believe I see in you a man too perfect to be really true? Do I want you because you're wonderful? Or are you wonderful because I want you? Are you the sweet invention of a lover's dream? Or are you really as wonderful as you seem? What time is it?
Only midnight? Why?
Midnight. I have to go.
Again? Why?
I must go.
How can you leave me? Why must you leave?
If you knew who I truly was, you'd never want me.
Don't leave me.
Hear ye, hear ye! 8 o'clock and all is well. It is a beautiful day in the kingdom. In 1 month's time, the prince shall hold his first election for Prime Minister of the land. The candidates, of course, are our current Lord Protector Sebastian and Jean-Michel. Also, all women, please come on down to the town square to try on the glass slipper. The prince has really been looking for that girl that ran away from him for a long time now. All he wants is for them to find each other and to get off on the right foot. Oh boy, this is like the longest and most exciting news cycle that I think I've ever shouted. I'll be back at 11 for weather and sports. not fit.
You just really gotta squeeze it in there to...
Shoe does not fit.
I will make their shoe fit. It fit yesterday.
The shoe does not fit.
We're going to find that girl. The shoe is made out of glass. It can only fit one person. I mean, that's why she left it, right?
I know, sire, I know, but your odds are just not looking very good right now.
How goes it?
Not great.
Now, when you try on the shoe, you will make eye contact with His Highness. For our family, you will try on the shoe.
But Mama, I want a chance too.
Oh, don't be ridiculous, Abigail. You're but a child.
I'm gonna be the only one who tries on the shoe. No one Cinderella since he yelled at her 2 nights ago. And he got rid of Gabrielle because she likes that guy who might be our new prime minister. Wow, good call there.
I don't know what's going on in this world anymore. Everything I thought was true and holy is trash. That which used to mean nothing to me now means everything.
Gabrielle! 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 I've made a decision. If I'm elected prime minister, I'm going to marry you.
Oh, wow! The stakes are really piling up.
Here goes nothing. Me again. Hey.
The shoe does not fit.
Of course it doesn't fit. I'm not the girl the prince has fallen in love with. None of us are that girl.
Is she the last eligible lady in the kingdom?
I'm afraid so, sire.
It can't be.
I told you she wouldn't come. Now can we please drop this charade?
Has everyone truly tried on the slipper?
I haven't tried on the slipper. Everything has led you to this moment. Now you have something to believe in. Yourself. And love is the song you will sing your whole life through.
By all means, make yourself ridiculous. Try on the slipper.
It's too rich.
You can do it.
That's my sister.
Have we met before?
Yes, and we are seeing each other for the first time right now.
The shoe fits. It is you. The one who danced with me at the ball and showed me my own kingdom and offered me water that day I was thirsty. Please don't run away again. I don't think I could handle it.
It was you! Oh no. I was odious. I was terrible. I was awful beyond compare. I am unworthy of your famous mercy, please.
Madame, you have treated me very poorly indeed. And I only have 3 words for you. I forgive you.
What?
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I swear, from now on, thank you. Thank you. Thank
Do
you.
you think that includes me?
Oh, for you, Charlotte, surely it's many years of community service.
What about me, Mama?
Oh, shut up, Abigail!
You are amazing. Can I maybe learn your name now?
Cinderella.
Cinderella. It's beautiful.
It's a name I once hated, but starting today, I'll keep. So that from now on, whenever someone thinks something is impossible, they'll just say my name and know better.
I love you so much, Cinderella. I don't know what to do.
Well, is marriage still on the table?
Yes! Yes, you have to marry me. I mean, will you marry me, Cinderella? But wait. Will you marry me, Cinderella?
Yes, my handsome prince, I will marry you.